Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Now, the Namibian Afro-pop artist Swart Baster is set to release a brand new album on the 26th of March this year. Now, the award-winning artist Alan Jonathan recently performed in the United Kingdom for the first time as part of an international tour promoting this new album. Now, he joins us in the studio to share more on that. Welcome to Namibia Connect this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right.
Yeah.
Just to start off, could you share with us your experience in the UK? How was the reception like?
Actually, I went there for the FaceTime and so forth, but I cannot compare it with Africa, you know. Those people, they're already gone, so they left us behind. So they don't know high level technology, you know, in terms of production and so forth. So when I came there, I thought maybe they're operating the same way that we're operating at our NASCAM music organization and so forth. So their organization is really far away from ours. We used to call producers like they are the one producing the song when you go in the studio and do the song with them, but they call them engineer. You know, engineer is a person who is like working on your song and telling you exactly what to do and so forth before the song, you know, is done. Songs. Yeah, there's a lot of different things that I saw with that side. It's not compared to this side as well. Yeah.
So we grew up listening to your sounds, and you have been in the industry for over 29 years with my old-time sounds that I like of you, that is Ding Dong and Bero. Those are my favorite songs that I used to jam to. Now, with so many years and achievements in the industry, what's been your most memorable moment?
I've been trying, okay, but anyway, you know, when there was a time when we were failing to do things now the way we wanted it to be because of the corona, when corona comes in and so forth. So everything was complicated. So we almost, you know, went out of the industry, but for God's sake, we were holding on until the corona passed by, and then I came back in the game again, starting, you know, working hard to bring myself on my feet, so that my fans, you know, can gain something from me. So I was in the studio, you know, working, cooking, here and there, so on, looking for the genre which can connect to my fans. But it made me realize that if I can leave the old genre, so I'll confuse my fans. So I might just stick to the old genre, which you're saying, Afrikaans, you know, Ding Dong, those kind of songs which I did in the past. So yeah, up to now, I'm still concentrating on the same songs, yeah. Exactly.
So your music style is a unique blend that you mentioned now of Afro-pop, Kavango, traditional, and Afrikaans. What influenced your sound, really?
Okay, that sound is, we call it a local sound. So, but in terms of talking about Kavango sound, is the traditional sound which was invented by our ancestors before we were, you know, brought to this world. And we used to ask for them, I mean, ideas so that we can come up with something new, but we don't have to stay away from the originality sound. So we just stop up from the originality sound and then call it Afro-pop. So which is now a unique sound which is from our continent. And then Afrikaans as well. So I grew up, you know, with Bastard people in Swakopmund, and I used to listen to Steve of Meyer and influenced me to come up with that idea of singing Afrikaans. Because I thought if I can come up with Afrikaans, I will make a difference from other artists what they are doing. At least something different, unique on my own way without having any competition, you know. That's what makes me come up with that style. Yeah.
Swart Baster, let's talk about your new album that is Expandable. You were just mentioning earlier that it has been 3 years now, I think since Corona, that you haven't really gone into the studio, but you went back and now releasing this album called Expandable, which is set to drop soon. What can fans expect from this project?
Okay, the project itself, like you're hearing, the name is Expandable. So I expand myself to an extent where I can come up with different flavors in the album itself. Okay, and these different genres, especially like Kizomba, and there's also Afrikaans, there's also Afro-pop itself, and there's also some kind of a fusion of abroad. You know, I've been working with one Nigerian producer in London, so he gave me some of the tracks which is really not from here. So that's what I call it, expand. This album just expand to a level whereby it's not only for one tribe, but it has to go to all the tribes are involved. Yeah, so you don't feel left out. So that's why I call it Expandable.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've recorded a music video, the song that will probably be part of the album, right?
Exactly.
That is called Mulanden.
London. It's just say London because the Mu it means that in our language.
Of course,
in
yes.
London.
Okay.
Like
Okay, in London.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, could you talk to us about it, the music video? How was it? And also just the experience and just being in that environment and recording the music video, as we can see here on the screen.
Wow, but it was tough. It was tough. Not that easy. You know, for the first time we've been in England and so forth, you don't know who to communicate with. So you need to get somebody who know exactly how they do their things outside and so forth. I got one of my best friend's sister, Eva. So she's having a company of modeling and so forth. Then I went to her and then I asked her, what can I do? How can I come up with a video here? And she have connections. So she started organizing me with a cameraman and then the modeling who are in the video as well, as you can see, the one who are dancing with me and so forth. And she told me, no, if you must have, your pocket must check, because this is England. It's
the
not
currency
like,
as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I have to, luckily I was having some, couple of shows and so forth. Okay. I have to put the money together. Then I have to pay the model. Each one was getting 350 pounds. Yeah, just by acting in the video and so forth. I have to buy them refreshment as well. After the shooting, there was an after party. We went to Northern Ireland with the boat as well. I have to go chill with them just to make them feel comfortable because they were contributing to the video as well. And and the producer also, we have to pay him now 550 pounds. So for him to shoot out the whole day and so forth.
It's a quality video.
Yeah, yeah, that's how it was. And we have to travel now place by place, and the place is too big. I mean, you have to have place by place to make a difference from the shooting angle which we want in the video and so forth. So yeah, but my target was just London Bridge because I've been dreaming about London Bridge when I was young, and that one day I might reach that side and get up at London Bridge. So that's you can see mostly I was just at London Bridge area where I was shooting the video because it's a center where everybody, come and gather, people from outside and so forth. Yeah.
All right. We'll be playing the music video after the interview. But just to continue, how does this album differ from your previous work and what's the message you are trying to convey?
Yeah, this album is too different from the others, because you can see, because the other album which I did, I never went outside to experience something which I have in this album. Because this album, we're traveling to see the different, what we have here and what we don't have and so forth, just to try to put myself on an extent, on a higher level where I can see that, okay, I've been working hard also to become somebody different from the start. So, and the message in the album, really, I'm talking about, gender-based violence as well at the same time. And I'm talking about, rap and something like that and so forth. I mean, there's a lot of things, happening in our society which we don't want to happen, but the only way we can stop it, maybe through music. We have to speed the message through music so that the people can get closer to the message and be able maybe to control themselves to stop this violence which we are experiencing nowadays. So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to, to put up here.
Swart Baster, are there any upcoming collaborations or features we should look forward to or you are looking forward to?
Yeah, okay, indeed. Because in the album as well, I featured also some couple of big stars like Tequila, Kachazi, Big Killer as well, and one guy from Zambia, Taitu, and I have one guy from also Nigeria, Bigo. So we met in London as well. We did a song together. And yeah, those are the guys whom I feature in this album in Namibia. But now, right now, I'm also trying to do some singles, okay? In terms of next year, when next year comes, then I know exactly that I already started with another album. And I'm thinking of, featuring international artists just to see how far can I go, because sometimes they say you must try to go out of the box and see what you never saw before. Maybe can help you to stand on your feet and, face the future, a bright future.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So before I let you go, of course, the Ministry of Arts and Culture announced the revival of the NAMAs this year, and you have been in the industry for over 29 years, and you know the impact that it has for artists. What does that mean to you as an artist?
Oh, it made me quite a lot. I mean, because I've been also complaining about it while I was in England. I was called, to as an interview for this African Union organization. They were like trying to ask me about what is really happening in our industry, in our country. Then I told them, no, the industry have dropped down because of the music award, which was taken away. And you know, when we were having music award, you could see competition was clashing everywhere, beyond the border and so forth. You know, people could listen to our local music more than outsiders. Now, you know, when the interview was, you know, pulled off, and then, you know, people started listening to my piano, listening to Afro-pop from outside and so forth. Our music is no longer be played on radio station or something like that. So it was tough. Now that I'm hearing that the music award is coming back, come on, thank God. I mean, this opportunity never returns. So I'm so happy that we will stand on our feet again, like in the start. So this will help a group of young people who are trying to follow our footsteps to become more established like us. I mean, that will help them a lot. Yeah.
Just lastly, just where the album, you don't have exact dates perhaps as to when it will be released, where people can get the album as well?
No, it's already made. I'm going to release it on the 26th of March, which is on my birthday. So yeah, that's what I want to do. And that is a guarantee that the album will be available that time, because I'm just waiting some copies coming from Essie and so forth. There will be also USB as well. Yeah, so each album will be $250 Namibian. And the USB will be also $250 Namibian. Because to be honest, things right now in South Africa is too expensive. It's no longer like we used to, you know, because there was a company which we called Impact. So that was very cheap than the new one. So that one is no longer exists. So this one is now charging too much. So that's why we're also increasing our prices compared to what we did in the past. So that's what's happening right now at the moment.